I got officially married a couple months ago to my beautiful Jewish wife. Yes. It's incredible. Yeah, we had a beautiful German-Jewish wedding at a castle in Germany, and I'm very fucked financially right now. Yeah. Because I obviously paid for the wedding because it's reparations, you know how it is. And so yeah, thanks guys for coming to the show. This tour is called the Jewish Rife Reparation Wedding Fund, and you're part of it. And I had a weird thought because I made a couple of Hitler jokes online, and as a result of these jokes, people come to my show. So in a weird way, Hitler is paying for a wedding. And it's true though. Like, I hate it, but it's true. Like, I made a reel about Hitler having a micro penis. Cha-ching! Venue deposit covered. It's true. And then my wife complained to me. She was like, Mario, I think you shouldn't do as many Nazi jokes. I was like, babe, do you want a live band or not? Right? You wanted a castle wedding, so now put on this SS uniform and film this sketch with me. Fräulein Adrion. But my wife's amazing. She's the best, man. We met 6 years ago at a holiday party in Los Angeles, and she was so beautiful. So I talked to her, and we had a great vibe. And at the end of the night, I asked her for her number, and she just looked at me. And she was like, "Mario, I know you're German, but I just want to let you know that we Jews, we go by names and not numbers now." And that's where I knew I was going to marry her. That was it. Jokey joke. I'm kidding. She didn't say that women aren't that funny. I'm kidding. Jokey joke. It's a jokey joke. Haha, we all laugh. Okay. Okay, very nice. Yeah. No, she is Jewish, though. Her last name is Horowitz. And I was very nervous about that. So I was like, Mario, you can't fuck it up. So I learned everything about Judaism. I learned about the language, the holidays. I even learned some Hebrew to impress her on a first date. I was like, hey, Shalom Aleichem. And my wife looks at me, she was like, oh my God, I didn't know you speak Spanish. Oh my God. You sound just like my ex-boyfriend, Juan Carlos Antonio Sebastian Fernandez Rafael Javier. She is not a very practicing Jew, okay? You would never know she's Jewish, by the way. She's got blonde hair, blue eyes, and she's horrible with money. You'd never know. No. But here's the thing, she always uses my German guilt against me when she needs it. It's very bad. The other day we had a dinner reservation. I told her, hey babe, we need to leave at 7 p.m. on the dot, okay? So I'm in the car like a good German at 6:45. My wife shows up to the car 25 minutes late. Are you guys all Latinos? What is that reaction? You guys have no reaction to this. 25 minutes. Dude, do you know how much work we Germans can get done in 25 minutes? In 25 minutes, Germany could score 6 goals against Brazil. Yeah. Oh, some very turned on Germans right now. I like it. Yeah, do you know about this? So Germany beat Brazil 7-1 in the World Cup semi-final 10 years ago. It's probably the second most brutal thing Germany's ever done. And any Brazilians here tonight? Any Brazilians? See, they stopped coming to the shows. I feel like, Get this, I have a Brazilian friend, and he told me that Germany beating Brazil in the World Cup semi-final is Brazil's version of 9/11. Because every Brazilian remembers where they were when 7/1/9/11 happened. But I think that's insane. I mean, you can't compare the two, right? Because, one of them destroyed the fabric of an entire nation. The other one just knocked down a couple towers in New York. Let's be honest. Yeah. Jokey joke. Anyways, so my wife's 25 minutes late. And I'm not even mad at the fact that she's 25 minutes late. It's her attitude, though. She had no remorse, no guilt. She was like, hey, baby. Gives me a kiss. I was like, what the fuck? No, hey, baby. No, hey, baby. I've been waiting here inefficiently for 25 minutes. 9. And then she uses my German guilt against me, okay? She then acts all scared and hurt. She looks at me with her big blue Jewish eyes. And she goes, hey, baby, you're giving me a lot of Nazi energy right now. What am I supposed? She's got me by the Hodensack, you understand? She's controlling me. She's not practicing Judaism, she's practicing method acting, you understand? And it's so hypocritical. Have you seen my wife? She has blonde hair, blue eyes. She looks like Hitler's wet dream, dude. You know what car she drives? She drives a Volkswagen. Dude, that is the most Nazi car. I mean, second most after Tesla. But still. I knew it was gonna work in LA. She's looking at me like this. Do you drive a Tesla? Because you literally, everybody's applauding. You were like, are you Russian or something? No? Oh, you're still upset about 10 minutes ago? See? That's what I'm saying, dude. Octavia, I made a joke about him getting deported. He was laughing with me. I made one joke about the French. She was like, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I will never come back. You know, I love when people confirm every single stereotype. It's my favorite thing. Yeah. Anyways, so my wife, it's a bit hypocritical, right? She drives a Volkswagen, all this stuff. And also, she brings up my guilt like that. That's fucked up. You know, because I had nothing to do with any of this. I'm not doing that to her. I'm not bringing up the fact that her people killed Jesus. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that. That is her cross to bear. I know. People always get all up in arms about that joke. But I think I nailed it. Yo, come on. There was 3 consecutive Jesus puns, okay? I bet you didn't see the second coming. I gotta stop, Jesus fuck. This is so stupid. This is just an old joke I resurrected, you know? And it's obviously a touchy subject, talking about the relationships between Germans and Jewish people. But I think it's important to talk about this. And people always ask me the same question. They're like, Mario, do you Germans learn about the Holocaust in school? And the truth is, yeah, we learn about all of it, which I think is very important. I think you have to teach your kids what happened, so hopefully we don't make the same mistakes again. And I think Germany, if anything, has done a decent job at acknowledging what happened. Because after the Holocaust, we built statues all over Germany for Holocaust victims. Right? Same in America, after slavery, you build statues for Confederate leaders. Now, similar idea, but the idea is what counts, y'all. And that's why our wedding was so beautiful, because we had so many Germans and Jewish people celebrate together. It's wonderful. And here's a weird thing, though. We Germans were actually afraid of Jewish people because we have so much guilt towards Jewish people, but we never meet Jewish people because there aren't a lot of Jewish people in Germany. So we have this guilt, but we don't know how to act around them. So we're afraid that we're going to meet a Jewish person and they're going to hate us just because we're German. Yeah. And deep down, we're even more afraid that we might hate them because we don't know. We've never met them. We have no idea. Like imagine you're a German. You meet a Jewish person for the first time in your life, and after 5 minutes, you're like, "Fuck, I get it. Fuck." Grandpa Günther was right, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. It didn't happen, yo. At the wedding, everybody got along. It was so beautiful. We had Germans and Jewish people celebrate together. I mean, one group complained about the food a little more. Not gonna say which one, but we all got along. We even did a hora. You know what a hora is? We were lifted up in a chair. We did a Jewish tradition at a German castle. So beautiful. And at this moment, I was being lifted up by my German cousin and by Vida's Jewish uncle. And it was such a wonderful moment. And it was so beautiful seeing that happen in front of our eyes. And I don't want to get too sentimental about this, but I had this quick thought. I was like, wow, if we Germans and Jews really came together, we could take over Poland and the West Bank. It was a quick thought. A quick thought. It's a fleeting thought. If anybody comes in late, we're gonna all together look at them and go, "Nein!" Okay? Any Latinos here? That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Any Germans here? Deutschland! Oh, that's not the same. That's not the same. It reads different, you see what I'm saying? Oh, nice. There's some people for the show? Okay, can we get them? 1, 2, 3. That's right, I fucking love it. See, that's the power we have. Cool, no, you guys are 40 minutes late to the show. What's your excuse? Are you guys Latinos or something? You're Asian, so that's really reflecting badly on everybody. There's no excuse here at all. You look very white, sir. Are you German or something?
Yes.
Are you Jewish?
Maybe.
Maybe? Whatever gets me out of this. Yeah. No, you guys are cool. Latin pride? Where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico. Oh, he's so Latin, so gay. I love it. I love it. Are you gay Latino?
I'm just Latino.
I'm just Latino. That shit works with Europeans. I don't know if it works with Latinos. Because I can say that shit, you know, I'm wearing like a pearl necklace. I'm like, I'm not gay, I'm European. That's different. In Europe, you can go to a techno club in Berlin, two dudes are making out heavily, and everybody's like, oh, look, they're such good friends. You know, it's beautiful. We're doing cardio. It's beautiful. So you're proud of your country. That's beautiful, dude. So are you legal? So theatrical, I love that shit, yeah. No, but seriously, are you legal? You have papers? Show me your papers. What's your name, sir?
Ivan.
Ivan? Ivan. What's your last name?
Arevalo.
There we fucking go. See, there we go. Because Ivan sounds like Russian. I had a Russian friend when I was in Germany, and his name was Ivan, and he was just no emotion, you know, and you have a lot more emotion than Ivan, yeah. Because we Germans we don't express love that much. We don't say I love you. You probably had a Mexican mom who told you she loves you so much. No? Really?
Our mothers don't show us love verbally. Physically, though, they'll tell you when you're wrong.
Really? So they hit you? Well, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Listen, here's the thing. The rule is in Germany, you can only tell your kid you love them or tell somebody you love them in Germany when Germany won the World Cup. Actually, that's it. That's the only time, right? You can say I love you to somebody without it being weird. And then I see all these Mexicans, like I went to Trader Joe's, by the way, happiest place in the fucking world. I don't know what's happening there. And there's this guy, this Latino dad was telling his son he loves him. He was like, te quiero muchísimo, mijito. And I was like, this is fucked up. Mexico never even won the World Cup. Did you work a lot as a kid? What did you work?
Construction.
Construction? That's the most Mexican shit ever. I love it. I love it. Dude, you could have just sold drugs. Probably would have made more money, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be dead by now.
That's dark, dude. That's so dark. This guy didn't say a word the entire show. He's like, you'd be dead by now. I was like, what the fuck? Do you work for the DEI? What the fuck's happening? No, you just a dark, kinky fuck in the last row? I like that shit, yeah.
No, I just work security, and I've had enough buddies confiscate things off of other people.
And then they kill them? What the fuck? Where do you work security at?
There was a serious bar in Santa Ana that had a serious cocaine problem.
That's like every bar in West Hollywood, I feel. I've never... A serious cocaine problem. Like cartel mafia shit, or just like people...
We were all packing because there was a chance that someone was going to take a shot at him.
Hell yeah. You know who else is packing? The dancers in WeHo, you know what I'm saying? So, my brain went there, I couldn't help it, yeah. I met my wife at a bar in West Hollywood. That's the cutest sneeze ever. Was that a sneeze? That's the LA sneeze? Ka-chick! That sounded like Pikachu. Pika pika! Ka-chick! This is Germany. My mom is hilarious, dude. My mom, when she sneezes, she goes for it. She goes like, Achtung! Ha! So you work with security, so are you the guy who rejects people?
Occasionally.
Yeah? Do you know about the bouncer at Berghain in Berlin?
Yes.
He must be the most famous bouncer of all the bouncers. He's like the LeBron James of bouncers. Do you know about him at all?
I do not.
Dude, that's weird. That's like saying if you're a football player and you do not know Michael Phelps, the greatest quarterback of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. Oh, can I show this? So I went to a baseball game in Ohio. They had a can like this of Coors Light.
$20?
$20 for one is $17 for one, which already is sad. You paid $20 for yours?
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Really, Dodger Stadium? Somebody told me recently, they were like, oh my God, Mario, you should check out Dodger Stadium. It's such an historic building. It was built in 1961. Dude, in my hometown, Eibisbach im Hochschwarzwald, the school I went to is attached to a monastery, was built in 1117. You know, it's crazy. Dodger Stadium, in Europe standards, that's not even old. That's like a toddler. That's so young, Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't even date it yet. You know what I'm saying? My point is, it's not very old. But no, I paid $17 for the can of Coors Light, which tastes horrible. And at first I thought it was a ripoff. Then I was like, oh, you know, I can just drink it and then I can piss in it and drink it again. It tastes the same. Is what?
Nazi piss.
Nazi piss?
Adolf Course.
Adolf Course?
That's the founder.
No f***ing way. His name is Adolf Course? When was he born? If he was born after 45, that's problematic, dude. Who goes like, you know, I will name my son Adolf Course. Can somebody fact check this? That's insane, Adolf Course. Because we Germans, we fully backpedal on giving our kids any kind of problematic names. We don't give our kids these names anymore. Like, my name is Mario. You know, my mom was like, let's name him Italian. People like Italians. Even though they fought with the Nazis 2 seconds ago, but you know, they sound so cute. Even their dictator sounds like a pasta dish. Mussolini Alfredo, you know? That's so funny, Adolf Course. I would never name my kid that. We're thinking about having kids soon, but I want to name my kid like a mega German name, you know? Like Hildegard or Wolfgang Wolfgang is hard, dude. Wolfgang goes hard, yeah. Wolfgang. I just can't wait for it to be middle school. You know, the teacher's gonna be like, Jose Ramirez, aquí. Jessica Thomason, here. Wolfgang. It's like, yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Live in America now? What brings an Austrian to America?
Well, the job.
The job, of course, is the work, yeah. Austrians are similar to Germans, right? You guys are very work-driven and stuff like that. But somehow, Austrian, you seem happier than Germans. I was thinking about this. I think Austria is like Germany if Germany had a happy childhood. You know what I'm saying? Because Austrians don't have the same level of like guilt and stuff like that. Because you guys don't have to go to a techno club to do glory holes and things like that to feel alive. Ryan, what kind of work brought you to America?
I'm a consultant.
Consultant, nice. What do you consult?
Financial industry.
Financial industry, so you're in finance. Because I have a friend, he works in finance, and he was very depressed and very grumpy, but I gave him a compliment more, and I realized in that moment that you have to really, like, when you give man compliments, it makes us better people. I was like, hey man, I like your shirt. And dude, his whole demeanor changed. He started smiling at me, and guess what happened? That night he went outside and he did not murder anybody. You know? He was a good boy. He didn't do anything stupid. He didn't get into a fight. He didn't start a podcast. Nothing. He was just a good boy, you know? Yeah. Finance seems a little depressing, yeah. And you guys are together?
He's German.
Oh, you're a German and I'm with Austrian. Do you guys miss Europe or are you guys happy here in America?
It's better to be here now.
It's better to be here now than in Europe?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, a bad political system at the moment.
Right. And America is doing fantastic, obviously. Obviously, nothing more politically stable than America right now, you know? This is hilarious. I mean, listen, I think the whole world is getting a bit more divided, but I've never seen more division than in America. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's unbelievable. Because I think it's also the media, because like in America it's funny, because like at least in Europe, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't lived there in a minute, but I feel like an opinion is not linked to a party, it's just an opinion, right? Like for example in Germany, if you don't want to get the vaccine, people are like, oh, I think he does not like vaccines. Yeah, simple. In America, if you don't get the vaccine, people are like, oh, I think he hates trans people. It's like, what the It's like this box thinking, yeah.
What were you doing in 2014? Germany versus Brazil?
Germany versus Brazil, I was heavily jerking off the whole time, you know. I came 8 times. Yeah.
At least we have 5 titles.
Look at this guy. At least we have 5 titles. Oh. America soon with world wars, if we keep going like this. 2-0, baby, you know? Maybe 3-0 soon. I felt very bad when it was happening, because...
5 titles.
Okay, I'm not feeling bad anymore when it was happening. This fucking pisses me off already. 5 titles, oh my god. Are you sure you're not French? That was very cunty energy right now. It's like, it's very...
We don't win in other things.
We don't win in other things either. We lost every single war, so give us the 7-1. That's the one time we Germans were absolutely annihilating something, because you know, it's fucked up. After 2 losses in world wars, I feel like that's the one thing that we're like, oh, finally a win, you know, for us Germans, yeah.
How did your parents feel when you decided to marry a Jew?
Guys, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming. It's been a great show. I love you, New York. Please come back. So my mom, you know, I never officially told them that my wife is Jewish. You know, it was not like, but like, no. But that's also fucked up. Like, what if I did? That's also weird if I did. You know, what if I was like, Mom, I gotta tell you something, and I hope you can still love me after this. I am dating a Jewish girl. Like, that would be worse, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it a big deal.
How much you miss a proper German Abendbrot?
Abendbrot. Yeah, do you know Abendbrot? Abendbrot is like, dude, Abendbrot is funny because it's called evening bread. So bread in Germany is so powerful, it gets its own meal, you understand? Evening bread, yeah? It's not the morning, we need specificity. It's not morning bread, no. Also, bread in Germany is the one thing I miss the most. Abendbrot is like where you have a loaf of hard German superior bread. Yeah, it's not the soft American pussy bread. It's super hard German alpha bread, okay? And you put a little bit of superior German butter on there, okay? And then we have something called Black Forest ham. It's a region where I grew up in Germany called the Black Forest, yeah? And the Black Forest ham, you have to cut it, and it's a very funny story. My wife came, and we do a thing like with my family. We're all lumberjacks and shit like that. I came from very like kind of like manual labor family, so we would always like chop down trees and do all this stuff. And then after we have the Abendbrot together, yeah? We call it Vesper. And then my wife, she came and she was doing it with all my lumberjack uncles, and they're all very chill, sweetest people, you know? But when it's about food, they become a little aggressive sometimes. Because my wife, she was cutting the ham, cut like big pieces of ham, yeah? To disrespect, yeah? It is not the proper way to cut the ham. My dad would always tell me as a kid, he was always, Mario, you have to cut the ham like a thin slice, like a layer of ham so you can look through it. And my wife, she was doing her best with the knife, she was trying to cut it. My dad is the most chill guy, but he was always like, Nein, Vita, what are you doing? You need precision, bam, 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 like this. Try again. And that's why my wife was very intimidated. This is the first time she was very intimidated by my German family, yeah.
Have you ever done stand-up in Germany?
I've done stand-up in Germany, yes. I did one show in German actually, which was terrifying, okay? Because first of all, I've never done stand-up comedy in German. I started comedy in Los Angeles 5 years ago. And then I did this club called Downstairs Comedy Club. This guy Felix Lobrecht owns this, like a big German comedian. And I did this spot there, okay? And I walked down, they were like, Mario, you ready for the show? And I was like, okay, Graham, ready. I'm walking up, she goes, oh, you know it's in German, right? And I was like, say again? And she's like, yeah, you speak German, right? But I've never fucking done it in German, you know? German is my first language, but if you live in a country for so long, you do comedy, I think in English, I do all my comedy in English. German is so weird for me. I know how to talk about engineering in German, you know what I'm saying? I know how to talk about stuff like that, but not comedy, because we don't joke in Germany as much. You know, it's like, my muscle memory is not, that's not German muscle memory, yeah. German muscle memory is something else. It's like, you know, okay. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some crowd work. And here's what I did. This is so stupid. I walked up and I was like, hello, alle. Yeah, and I was like, this is so weird, you just talk in German, you know? And I was like, okay. Sometimes I asked if there's any foreigners here. So I was in Germany, it's like, yeah, irgendwelche Ausländer hier? Which actually sounds bad, you know? And then nobody responded. I was like, and then I was like this, I was like, gut, wir haben's geschafft. Yeah, we did it. Which, listen, I do edgy comedy, and racial comedy kind of works better in America, you know what I'm saying? In Germany, we don't joke about that shit at all. So I just like bomb my ass off from the beginning of the joke, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, how do I get out of this? Because I came in a little hot, as they say, you know? But then I talked about my dick, you know? I talked about how I got circumcised when I was 19 years old, and then they loved it. They loved it. They did the same reaction that I talked about it, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Where do you get those jeans?
The jeans. The jeans, I got them from my mom, because jeans, they determine body traits like eye color, height, hair color, you know? My jeans are blue. That's right, yeah. It's the brand with the 3 stripes. You, sir, so how do you pronounce this, the most famous German fashion brand that's not Hugo Boss?
I'm a German, it's Adidas.
See, he delivered that not even, you know what I like about this answer? It was just pure precision. Americans, they would have been like, oh my God, I know the answer, it's Adidas. No, this guy just looked into my soul with his piercing blue eyes. And he was like, I'm German. It's Adidas. Next question, right? I love that shit.
Where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas, actually, a small town, born and raised. Little Rock, Arkansas. All right, well. Wiesbaden. So you're from Wiesbaden. That's not even close enough to be this excited about where I'm from. That's like saying, oh my God, you're from New York City, right? Yeah. I'm from Atlanta. It's like, what the fuck? That's not even close. From my hometown in Alpisbach im Hochschwarzwald. Yeah, look it up.
Where?
Alpisbach im Hochschwarzwald.
That is a long way.
That's what I'm saying. I'm proving your fucking point, dude. What the fuck? Oh my God. See, what's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark, see? Mark and I are very upset with you.
Any advice for a Frenchman married to a German lady?
Oh, you guys are married to a German? Oh, so you're French married to a German. Okay, my advice is whenever you guys have a fight or something like that, because you're fighting to a German, you should do what France does best, which is just surrendering. Okay? Just let her win. So the kids are half German, half French. Wow.
It's called Swiss.